Welcome back to the podcast, everybody. Obviously, you can see it's been a while since my last episode. I think it's been about 6 months since I stopped doing my podcast regularly. I'm sure you're noticing that there's a big change here behind me. We've been working extremely hard to build this new studio. We still have the other studio in Gatineau, which is about 30 minutes away from here. But I guess I could start off this episode before I even introduce my great guest that is here to my left, to let you know that if you're interested in recording in a podcast studio like this, you can go visit yourself, uberflixstudio.com. You'll be able to find all of the packages there. You can rent this beautiful space. You can produce your own content here. We do have a promo code, Marty, M-A-R-T-Y. You'll get a 15% discount if you use that code. So again, if you're in the Ottawa area, the Gatineau area, or the Montreal area, you can use any of our studios. They're all state-of-the-art studios, top quality content creation. These are 100% automated, so you can choose the time that works best for your schedule. They're open 24/7 access once you book through the system. Okay, so enough about that pitch. I want to introduce this wonderful man that is sitting to my left. He is one of my first clients in the real estate world. So he got me going on this entrepreneurial journey almost over 15 years ago. It's been a while. He's a father. He's a pastor in his local church. He's a man that has traveled a long way to be living here in Ottawa, originally from Congo. My friend Baudouin, how are you?
I'm fine, thank you.
Yeah, very good.
Yeah, I'm happy to see you too.
So you're my first guest on my return to my podcast.
Yeah, that's very good. So
The choice was very clear for me.
I think so.
I wanted somebody that was interesting and that had some,
Face your clients
yeah,
in a real estate and face a speaker in your broadcast.
that's right.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is a
The
good,
choice was easy.
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
True.
So we're going to talk about a few things today. We're going to go for probably 45 minutes, an hour, I guess. That's usually the length of my podcast.
Yeah,
If you're okay with it.
no problem.
So I think we need to touch on the U.S. election. We just had a victory there by the Republican Party. So since it is a bit of actuality recent news, I think we need to touch on that. Maybe the landscape of the Canadian politics for the next few years, see what's going to happen there. But also, I want to talk about a few things here. Maybe what drove you to become a pastor in your local church. I want to talk about the country where you came from, Congo. You have an interesting connection to a major event there, the Rumble in the Jungle. I want to hear more about that. And also about your plans for the future. I mean, you're an investor also, you invest in real estate. So hopefully we could talk a bit more about that.
Thank you very much.
That's good.
Any topic you want us to talk about?
Right on. That's cool.
I'm ready to give as much as possible a little bit knowledge about anything you're gonna ask me to
for
talk
sure.
about. Yeah.
So I remember you had mentioned this when we were in Congo. Maybe we should talk about that before we get going.
As you want.
Yeah, you and I visited Congo in 2015.
Exactly.
We were there for a period of 20 days.
Yeah, 20 days.
20 days.
Yeah.
So we traveled to Katanga province.
Yes, Kinshasa and Katanga province.
That's right.
So,
in the hopes of doing real estate development.
And exactly, and we back to Europe, Belgium, and after that come back to Canada.
That's right.
Yeah. As usual, you know that to be a businessman, especially in a real estate, you have to go around and see how other side the things works. So, right. And that's why I find that I have to convince you to come with me in Congo, so you can see one of the richest province in Congo, Katanga, how the real estate can work there.
That's right.
And we met many people there. We met Kalabo and Sosta.
That's right.
All these people, they was really kind to you, to all the delegation we went with there. So I can just invite you now to come back again in Congo, because now we are on our own lands.
Yeah,
We don't have to rent anything anymore. The
that's
lands,
right.
they are there. And one of the land has a mining in it. So, however, things you're going to think to do. So we are ready to welcome you again and to do.
Yeah, it's an interesting place to look for investments. Um, I found that the opportunity there were extremely large.
Yeah.
I got to know some of the people on the ground. I got to see the enthusiasm behind the Congolesian people to start to buy real estate.
Yes.
A lot of people have the money to buy real estate down there.
Mm.
Unfortunately, there's just not that much real estate for sale.
Yeah, exactly.
So the infrastructure to build, to service those properties, I guess is still being developed as we speak. So yeah, I see good opportunities there for the future.
You know, I just, in 1 year ago now, I went to set up a new platform,
Yes.
which they call PPPC,
Okay.
means World Prayer for Peace in Congo.
Okay.
It's just to bring people to know very well that Congo is in the center of Africa, and the Congo is the largest country in terms of the population
Land size.
and the land size also. So today there is a Chinese, Pakistanis, Indians, and but the east of this side, the people they don't join, they don't go, and at the time, well, other countries they are profiting too much about the riches underground of the Congo. So I think the real estate is the main option to do something and bring all these people, because the people can come for the mining, for the business, but they're gonna still need where to sleep, where to buy, where to do this and that.
Of course.
So to have a place in Congo as in business of the real estate is the good things to do in Congo,
Of
because
course.
whole world need Congo today.
Uh-huh.
You see that there is many competition about the electric cars. China is building, Canada is trying, and America and Europe.
Yeah.
So all these, the battery, all these, the minerals is in Congo. So I think Congo is the best player in the world today.
Sure.
Yeah.
When it comes to like mining those minerals in the Congo, are there some modern refineries that are being installed there? Are they doing it
Yeah, not yet.
with the old method?
Yeah, the people they took in the raw material, the raw minerals, and they go make the refinery in their countries.
Okay.
So now, if you involve in to do some infrastructure like a small factory
Yeah.
to make a refinery in Congo,
Yeah.
you're gonna be the most richest, because the people want some, they can have 10 kilos of
Yeah.
gold, 2 kilos, 3 kilos. So they don't know where to go with that.
Yeah.
So if you came with a system to now start to make it a refinery inside of Congo, so you're gonna be the richest person.
Yeah, I remember when we were there, and this was, 9 years ago, so it's been a while. I'm sure things have changed quite a bit.
Totally changed.
It was tough to get raw materials. Like we were looking for cement trucks back then, and of course there are cement trucks, but like it's still hard to find those types of things. So,
Exactly.
and now I heard that there's a new railway system that's being built in Angola, going all the way to Congo,
to Katanga, yes.
to Katanga.
Yeah.
So that's going to take care of a lot of the shipping problems, because when you and I were there, we were there representing, well, I mean, you were representing yourself, but we were working with a company from Montreal that was building prefabricated homes. And that was one of the biggest headaches, was shipping the raw materials from North America to inside the continent of Africa, which, Kinshasa is right in the middle of the continent. So this new railway system is going to be connecting the west coast to Kinshasa.
Yes, no, Kinshasa not. It's gonna just stay. It's gonna from Angola is going to just be in Katanga,
Okay.
because there is a sea separating Angola to Kinshasa.
Okay.
But the right way is going to go from Angola to Katanga. That's the closer one. That
Okay.
the where they can do.
Okay.
But still have a need. There's still a need for the new houses, the prefabric houses. There's
Yeah.
still a big need. So
Of course.
we can the containers can be shipped from Montreal to straight to Kinshasa.
Okay.
Yeah, because we have Matadi, the port of Matadi, which is in 300 kilometers from Kinshasa to the sea.
Yes.
It's very easy to ship the things to that distance.
Okay.
Yeah.
And does Congo have like a strip of land that goes all the way to the sea?
Yeah.
Yeah, I remember.
Exactly, Matadi and the Boma also.
Okay.
Yeah, that the area going straight to the sea.
That's right.
And there is a big beach there, so but it's not the people, they don't use it because
because Congo's like a landlocked,
landlocked,
but it's got this one strip of land going.
absolutely.
And is that corridor safe to ship material?
Very very safe.
Okay.
So many containers going from here, from Europe, from everywhere, Germany, even China. So it's going there.
Yeah. Did I tell you I sold the embassy of Angola a few years ago?
I don't remember. I don't remember.
The building on the corner of
yes.
King Edward and
I see.
Yeah, that's
that's very good. Yeah.
They
are also rich country, but their riches is that they took it under the sea, because the petroleum which Congo owned is under the sea.
Okay.
And Angola has the infrastructure to pull it from the sea to Angola.
Okay.
Yeah, there is a small shed, but it's not too much. It's Angola profiting too much about it.
Okay. And I want to talk about this Rumble in the Jungle that you have a personal connection to.
Yeah.
October 1974. I mean, they had the fight there between Muhammad Ali.
Yeah, and George Foreman. The history is just in 1974.
Yeah.
The Congo was in a boom, economically boom.
Yeah.
But it was not known very well. So there was two men, one Congolese and one German guy. They found that to promote Congo, we have to do something.
Okay.
How we can do to promote Congo? How we can do for Congo be known all over the world?
Yes.
So that's why the guy, his name was Bula Mandungu, and Weimar. Mr. Weimar is a German guy. So they put their head together and they found, say, hey, you know what? We can talk with Don King in United States. This guy is the one who is organizer.
The U.S. promoter.
He was a promoter. Let us talk with him so we can organize this Rumble in Congo.
Yeah.
So that's how things started. So they came, they talked with President Mobutu. Mobutu said, this is a very good idea. So I'm ready. So how much is going to cost? Say, you have to build the infrastructure and pay them. Each one of them they gonna cost 5 million each. He said, it's nothing compared. It's nothing. It's absolutely nothing. You do the job, bring them in, and we're gonna do.
Okay.
So that's how things started, and now they start to build a new stadium, the new
for this one fight.
For this fight. So but there was a problem. The problem was Muhammad Ali has 10 years over than George Foreman.
Okay.
George Foreman was 25, and Muhammad Ali was 30 years, like 5 years different. So, and said the organizer, the promoter said, no, we're going to just discuss with them and we're going to see if they agreed. So Don King went to do his work and everything. They agreed. When they hear about Africa, both of them, they said, maybe it's very good. So we can also dig a little bit to know where is our ancestors.
Okay.
Probably is in Congo. So they agreed. Everything went well. And now we started now to make the process to unite everything. So and then when the thing came ready, so they say, okay, let us now bring the boxer, let them come in.
Yeah.
So it's Muhammad Ali who came first, and those days I was so very young, and just
How old were you back then?
23 years old.
Okay.
Yeah, but they chose me because I was so fancy guy who like dress very well and speak English a little bit.
Yeah.
So that the President Mobutu told me, so we want you host that man, be his driver and also his protocol and the bodyguard at the same time.
Okay.
So
Cool.
I say, it's okay. So we went. It was 9 September 9 September 1974.
Okay.
So went to airport. They bought a special cars, which they call Deyes Palace. Is a French brand.
Yeah.
That car could be lifted and bring it down.
Okay.
So they found that they are huge, they are big and tall.
Yeah.
So we must have a special car for them.
Okay.
So they brought those two cars and they trained me how to drop the car.
Okay.
And after that, I was ready to go to airport to pick up Muhammad Ali.
Cool.
So we went in airport. He came with his wife Belinda and all the delegations. He came with at least closer to 100 people behind him. 100 people. I know all of them. Up to now, I know all of them.
Was Don King with them?
Don King, Angelo, Bundini, he's a photographer,
Wow.
Sonia, his wife. Many, a big crowd, a really big crowd.
That's cool.
Yeah. So now, they made the two big apartments with how can I call can I say, no stadium, but some place for them to do their training.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just to get warmed up.
Exactly.
Practice.
Come warm up. Exactly.
Yeah.
So
because they were there in September and the fight was in October.
October, exactly.
So they were there for a month.
For a month.
Yeah.
So now is Muhammad Ali who was start before, and Muhammad Ali do his training, running, do many things, warm up himself, and night he was asking me, let us go run. You're gonna follow me with the car.
Okay.
And he was doing 10 kilometers every day.
Okay.
10 kilometers, go and
running.
And after that, take his breakfast. And around 4 p.m. now we go to the gym and I start now to do his work.
Oh, that's cool.
So, and when he finished, then George Foreman came also. So there was a training like that.
Yeah.
But I think for sure, I don't think that I can finish that story just here today.
Yeah.
But Muhammad Ali was so smart. So all the cars, the escort, and the many people, he was asking them to move. Don't be here, because he was looking to see. He opened a little bit the window and they see how George Foreman is doing his training.
They wanted to spy on him.
They wanted to spy him.
Okay.
So he was just taking the picture with the camera until we finish. And after that, at home, he was watching now.
Okay.
He was watching the movie, how things, and now he was
studying.
He started the technique, how he gonna fight with him. So now the day before, the day exactly for the Rumble, George Foreman gets a little bit like not broken, but he has a leg, something was wrong. So they postponed for 10 days.
Okay.
And they called the doctors to see if everything is okay. So after 10 days, now that they went now for the fight. So Muhammad Ali was very sure that in 8th round, I'm going to make him knock down. He's going to be down.
Yeah.
Because Muhammad Ali found that he's going to just make a defense and let him to use all his forces. And Muhammad Ali has the techniques to insulting.
Yes.
When he boxing, said, "Oh, you guys, that's all you have." So that I thought that you are a big man. You can fight more than this. So this man was nervous. Muhammad Ali made him to be a nervous. So he was able to finish all his strength. And now six or seven round, it was a very easy for Muhammad Ali.
Wow.
And that's how things, he made him a knockdown.
So you had the chance to interact with him.
Absolutely.
Often.
I spent 2 months with them,
Yeah.
especially with Muhammad Ali.
Yeah.
And after that, Muhammad Ali offered me a trip to go with him in United States. I spent another month in his house.
Cool.
And it was very good. I was chatting with his children. There was a little that time.
Yeah.
But especially with his wife, Belinda.
Yeah.
And after that, the president would say, "No, now you have to come back." And
Yeah.
I went back home.
You were working with Mobutu, the president back then?
Yeah, I was the protocol officer for 24 years.
Wow.
Yes.
So what was your responsibility in that organization?
Yeah, to the ceremony, to wake up morning, to take a note for all his schedule for the day.
Yeah.
And organize the dinner,
Wow.
organize the trip, and go further if you have to go. Plan to go, for instance, in the United States. I have to go 1 week before to organize with the staff in White House.
Yeah.
To make sure that everything is going to be okay.
Wow.
So that's what I did for at least 20 years.
Let's go back to Muhammad Ali. You were mentioning that he was arrogant. He was very, antagonizing with his opponents. Is that just a strategy to wear out his opponents, or was he like that in real life?
No, that's what that is a culture.
Okay.
Arrogant of Muhammad Ali is just because he knew that he's capable.
Okay.
He's himself will say, "I'm the beauty, I'm the tall, I'm the big boxer."
Yeah.
So it was like his brand to show his brand.
He's the best.
He's the best.
There's nobody like him.
It's nobody like him.
Yeah, because we see that in boxers and guys that are in the MMA, like Conor McGregor.
Mm-hmm.
I'm not sure if you're familiar with.
I know all of them.
Yeah. So he's very, he's got an arrogant personality, and I think it gets underneath the skin of his adversaries.
Yeah, exactly.
And that's part of the fight.
The fight, right? Exactly.
And let's be honest, it's also good for the TV.
It was very good for the TV
because it's entertaining to watch.
It was a good seller.
Yeah.
Can I use that word? It was a very good seller.
Ah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's how was Muhammad Ali.
That's quite the story.
Yeah, he was so he liked his life, and he was so good guy. He knew that that his business. When he was preparing to go to the ring he was feeling very well. He has he has it in his blood.
Yes.
Yeah, he has it in his blood.
Just a showman.
He did showman, exactly.
Ah, that's cool.
Yeah.
Any cool stories happened during that month and a half that you spent with him? And
yeah, it was good for the Congo, which was Zaire in that time. The people selling the business went very well. The people bought the houses, they bought the car. So the business went very well. And himself, after that, they give us a private jet to make a tour for all Congo.
Yeah. So
I went with him in Katanga. I went with him in Badolite, which is President Mobutu village.
Okay.
I went with him in Goma. And that the area, they started to try to dig more to know about his history, about the ancestor.
Yes.
And they went find that Muhammad Ali was exactly originated from Congo.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
His ancestor was from Congo.
And Foreman?
Foreman in Uganda.
Okay.
Yeah.
Close by.
Yeah, close by.
Yeah.
Exactly.
Oh, that's interesting. And since you worked in the political environment back then with the president of Congo, isn't it something that interested you to continue once you got here?
No. I was there. I think it was just, can I use, it was like a time when God was training me.
Yeah.
God was showing me my future, what I have to do.
Okay.
So to be a pastor, I'm sorry to touch that point because your question
Yes.
bring me to
Of
touch
course.
that. So I was a servant of God.
Yes.
I was a servant of a man. Save President Mobutu, save all the ministers who surrounding him, save the population, save everything in that environmental. So it was like a training God gave me for the future, for the spirituality.
Okay.
Now, when I finish that works, it was a tough work. I spent many years without have a vacation because I was in a plane. Land today. After 2 days, we go that country. I did all of the world, everywhere. I went everywhere.
Really?
Yeah,
With the delegation
with
from
from Congo for instance, I went to India to see Mrs. Indira Gandhi. I went for second time to India for when the Indira Gandhi son take place, and we went in China. We went to see Mao Zedong.
What's that?
Mao. You don't know Mao, the guy in
Yeah.
yeah.
Okay.
I went in China. We went everywhere. So that was my job to go
Wow.
with him, and it provided me a big experience to love people, to love the different cultures, and to know the value for human being.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you learned a lot about international affairs.
International affairs, exactly.
And did you spend any time in Canada? Who
Yes.
was the premier back? The
Yeah,
prime minister?
we came in Canada in 1986 in Francophonie in Quebec.
Okay.
So in that time, I think the prime minister was Bourassa.
Right.
Yeah, that the time I came for the first time in Canada.
Okay.
It was for the Francophonie meetings.
And what was your impression of Canada the first time you came here?
Oh, Canada. The impression I have from Canada, the people there are so good.
They're good people.
Good people.
Yeah.
And the quiet people. They don't yell like in France, like in Europe.
Yeah.
They are not too much stress. So there are people welcome the others, and the people they don't show the difference.
They say sorry a lot.
They exactly sorry a lot. And the driving was very nice. No horning all the time like in Europe. Bing, bing. No.
Maybe we say sorry too often, though.
Yeah. No, but it's good. It's very good.
Some of my American friends have told me that.
Yeah, exactly.
That we say sorry too much.
Yeah. But Canada gave me another level of life to see that in a spiritual ways, they always say paradise and hell. They always say heaven and earth.
Mm.
That's my opinion. Is me who are telling that. If there is a part of heaven here in earth, honestly, is Canada.
You think so?
100%.
It is a nice place.
I'm telling you.
Yes, I agree.
Yeah.
Now tell me, what made you decide to come to this country? Because if you had the opportunity to go to the United States, to go to France, I mean, what brought you here? Was it the natural beauty? Was it the people? And why Ottawa?
No, because Canada, let me say Canada generally is a land of God.
Okay.
Many people, they don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, this country, Canada, is a land of God.
Okay. Why do you say that?
Yeah, because God inspired me since a long time.
Okay.
That the best place to live, the best place where is the peace, there is a peace, is in Canada.
That's good.
And as I came in those days in 1986, I had already smelled the goodness of Canada. the people, their administrations, the way the police, I could see the police, how the police, you are in fault, but the police is so kind to dress you the word, which is different to other countries.
Okay.
So, and from there, I said, when I finish my work, probably I'm going to be in Canada.
Okay.
So, fortunately, I didn't finish work as I was planning to finish it. Became the war. When the war came, they start to chase out all the people who was working with President Mobutu.
Okay.
Some was killed and some was really injured and put in the prison. So for me, God helped me. I was able to escape and come here in Canada.
Okay.
And when I arrived in Canada, I was welcome even more than my country.
Okay.
So Canada became like a stigmata. I don't know if it's an English word.
Say it in French.
A stigmata is when they hung on Jesus in cross, before they put him in the nails.
Yeah.
In a arm and the feet.
Yes.
So those wounds that they call stigmata.
Okay.
So Canada became stigmata to me. It's something which I can never forget.
Okay.
Yeah.
And when did you know that you wanted to be a pastor for your faith?
I didn't dream to be a pastor. I didn't plan anything at all. Because you can never be, but you must born that person.
Okay.
For instance, you didn't be a real estate person. It's something you're born with.
You think so?
Yeah.
Like a destiny.
It's a destiny. Because if you say, okay, let me just try to enter in the business of real estate, you should fail since a long time.
Yeah.
But as you are, is a destiny, you're gonna go over and over and over. Because
I have a tendency to agree with you and to disagree with you on
for
that
sure.
point.
Yeah, you sure?
And I'll tell you why.
Go ahead.
There's some people out there that believe in destiny so much that they forget that they have their own responsibility in the bargain.
I agree.
And they think that showing up is 100% of the bargain. I think that you might have a destiny part of it, but you yourself, you also have to put in the effort.
For sure.
Yeah.
And I agree with you. Look, there is many things God cannot do. There is many things that the destiny cannot do.
Yeah.
You have to stand up.
Mm-hmm.
You have to do your part.
That's right.
And the destiny gonna do their part.
Yeah.
So, for a sense, let me say, if you sick, you go to see the doctor gonna give you a medicines, a pills to take.
Yeah.
If you don't take it,
you're gonna be sick.
You're gonna be sick.
That's right. Yeah.
So, when I say that your destiny or the destiny can be a real destiny if you don't change, if you don't go out of what is written in the book of your life.
Yeah.
But what is written in the book of your life, you have to stand to do it. You must stand. If you know how to make it, to take the hammer and build something, do it. Don't say, okay, I'm gonna just sit down and it's gonna be done itself. No, the destiny doesn't work like that.
That's right.
Doesn't work like that.
Yeah, so I believe that we each have our own limits. Some people play way above their limits, where they might not be the most intelligent, they might not be the most presentable person, but they don't think about things too much. They just go out and they do them and they make things happen. and then they find a tremendous amount of success.
If it happened, that means it had already written in destiny.
But I see some people that are extremely well presentable. They're beautiful people. They're tall. They're strong. They're highly educated. They've got a very high IQ. Their potential is high as the moon, but they question everything that they do and they end up doing nothing. So, I mean, was this great person destined to be great and they just didn't act on it? And then this person that was maybe had a few more challenges, they just had to struggle so much that they ended up finding a huge amount of success.
Look, the engineer who made the car,
Yeah.
the gig has parking, D,
Drive,
N,
neutral,
neutral, R, and something,
a reverse.
a reverse.
That's a bad one.
Exactly.
But sometimes you need to go back.
And yeah, but you have to plan it. So some people, instead put D to
Drive.
go forward,
Yes.
they put R.
Yeah.
That means they don't read properly.
They're afraid.
They're afraid.
They step back.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's how things is.
Yeah.
And
So
sometimes some people they are not confident to themselves.
you think that you might have a few potential destinies when you're born?
For sure. No, few, big.
Many destinies.
Absolutely.
And then you have to.
Absolutely. You have to work on.
Then I think we agree on that point.
For sure.
Yes.
Don't forget that.
Good. Listen, we're getting up on the time. We do have a schedule to keep here.
Yeah.
But we need to talk about this election that happened in the United States. It's a very hot topic. A lot of disagreement on who should be the leader of our neighbors to the south in the United States. Let me start off by this question. Why do you think Americans are so divided?
Okay. I'm not sure that I have an answer, a proper answer. But as a pastor and a spiritual person, we are dealing with some beings which is not visible. Keep that in your mind all the time.
Okay.
We are dealing with the wind without see that wind, without see where it's come from and where it's going.
That's right.
So the America is divided by the spirits. So there is some spirits, they don't, you know why? America is like empire.
Yeah.
And there is a time for each empire to end. It's not America who started the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, the world started since a long time.
That's right.
Yeah. So now, this division is just about the capitalism. People, they want to go more rich. I mean, rich and the rich, and the rich and the richer.
Yes.
And forget the others. So this is a spirit being who doing the thing like that. So now, when you bring this question about election is written in the Bible.
So let's talk about that.
Okay, now I don't mind. So the election is written in the Bible.
Was it a prediction?
Yeah.
Or is it something that repeats itself?
No, yeah, look.
Every few centuries.
God told to the children of Israel in a book of Deuteronomy, chapter 30, verse 19, and he said, I create the life and death, but you choose life. So the choice is the most challenges we have in the world.
Okay.
So if you can change your destiny easily by your choice. Because when you choose something, you must assume, you must be responsible, because it's from yourself who decide to choose this. And that election
Was a choice.
was a choice.
So
The American, half of them, I don't know what percentage, I don't know. But
well, I mean, the election results are there, and I think we're at 297 versus.
Yeah, 226 and 295.
So, I mean, the choice is very clear.
It's very clear.
It's very clear that they chose.
They choose and they accept the program of this man.
Yes.
However, what he's going to do, don't complain after.
That's right.
You have choose, and the choice came from you. Is it something God gave human being to be responsible himself for his choice?
As a Canadian, as two Canadians here, I think we benefit from having a strong neighbor to the south.
Yeah, that's very good.
And I hope that the next 4 years, there will be order not only south of the border, but also throughout the entire world. And if this man can find a way to stop wars, maybe calm down, powers throughout the entire planet, then I think they made the right choice. And it's going to be easy to see that from the exterior.
That's very good, but I cannot say I'm Canadian, that's true.
Yeah.
You are Canadian also. There is other small things the other Canadian gonna tell us that, oh, you guys in economy, this man are gonna do this. In a cross border, he gonna do this. In this, gonna do that. So we have to accept also their opinion.
Of course.
But for me and you, between you and me, I think this choice is the best thing.
Yeah, right. I would tend to agree. I know not everybody's going to like that opinion, and that's okay.
Yeah.
I think that in a society, we had to get comfortable having different opinions again.
Sure. Yeah. It's a good balance.
I can still remember, when I was a kid, people had different opinions. We had people that were voting for the Conservatives and people that were voting for the Liberals, people that were voting for the NDP, and we got.
It's a choice.
We got together at Christmas. And
it's a choice.
It was good, but now there's a big division.
Yeah, a gap
between everybody.
Yeah,
and I think that conversations like this, even though we do seem to agree on this choice, like podcasting is important. Because if everybody is only listening to the 5 o'clock news, CBC, and CBC is saying, oh, you need to vote for this one person for that reason, and this is the only choice you have. If those people are only listening to those news, then they're going to find that the people that have a different opinion are either stupid or misinformed or making a bad decision. And I think that all of the content that is being produced here, whether it's in this podcast studio and other podcast studios, it's good for people to go outside and maybe listen to the other side, listen to what they're saying, find out the reality, find out the truth for yourself. Because we're going to have our own election here set for November of 2025. And I would love it. It might be wishful thinking. If we could be all adults about it and have a real conversation, not just, oh, I'm with the team blue, or I'm with the team red, or I'm with the team orange, and treat everybody else as, lesser than ourselves.
Martin, you know very well that God made two things
yes.
for everything.
Yeah.
So there is yes and no. There is day and night. There is death and life.
Yes.
So we must accept the choice of everyone. So you cannot interfere to the choice. That's why you cannot convince me to say that this paper is black when I see it that is white.
That's right.
So that's my choice. I say this paper is white. You see it in black. I'm going to still respect you.
Yeah.
I want to still say, okay, it's very good. So you are responsible to your choice, and I'm responsible also to my choice. But for this case, for this issue of this man, we can see that the people thought very well. The people spent 4 years to observe their system, their life, their economy, their injustice, they saw everything. And in finish, they said, no, now we have to make a choice. And they made the choice is clear.
Yeah.
That's how it's going to be also here in our country.
Do you
Canada.
think that because I practice what I preach, as they say. I try to listen to people that are pro conservative and people that are pro liberal and people that are pro Democrat and pro Republican. I try to get a bit of information from all over the spectrum. It seems to me that these organizations that were very anti-Trump were lying about the man. Do you think that they'll face repercussions for lying about him that much? Do you think that there's such a thing as, and I don't, that we're both Christian, they call it karma in other
In that language, yes.
in other languages. Do we have a word for karma in Christianity?
No.
No,
It's just karma, yes.
it's just karma.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you think there is such a thing as karma for the people that spend the last 8 years lying about somebody?
Um,
Well, I guess there is a bit of karma. They lost an election.
Let me tell you something. Lying over somebody
Yeah,
is a showing that you are weak.
that's right.
That's it.
Yeah,
But now, as they feel that they are weak, would they know that they are weak? They multiply the lying
yeah,
and thought that the lie are gonna help them.
that's right.
Unfortunately, it didn't work.
Yeah, I think it can work in the short term where, you might be able to convince somebody with your lie for a little bit, but eventually people are smart. They'll do their own research and they'll see, okay, well,
Yeah.
obviously.
Not only the people, they are smart, but both of them, they are Christians. If it was for the Christian need, there was a fighting to build a nation, they couldn't lie one another, or they couldn't accuse each other.
Okay.
No, because they are praying the same God, and God is for the peace. God is for to promote the nations, the people, the economy, the wealth, everything.
Yeah.
So why you have to lie to against your brother?
Yeah.
So if truly you think that you are praying, you are Christian, you must work in a behavior of Christianity. So you should say, okay, I spend my 4 years. Let my brother take over and continue with the truck.
Yeah, I mean, Trump did his share of attacking and name calling, and he's a showman, like we talked about Muhammad Ali.
Yes.
So yeah, definitely none of them were perfect. But are you familiar with RFK?
No.
Robert F. Kennedy?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
So, I mean, I like the way that man talks.
Mm-hmm.
He doesn't attack the person, he attacks the ideas.
Mm-hmm.
And I find that's my type of leader where, they've got great ideas. And when they're asked about their opponent, they refuse to attack them, call them names. They refuse to, bring the person down. They do talk about the ideas that they have versus their opponent and how their ideas are better for X, Y, Z reason. And I think that's the way to do politics. We got to get away from this name calling and saying that this person is stupid or that person is fascist or blah, blah, blah.
It depends also for the education for each and another.
Yeah.
It depends also from where you took your root.
Mm-hmm.
The behavior you have. How did you grow? How did you grow? And that, I think for these men want also make a defense, and his defense probably, I think, I don't know, I'm not the one of his advisor,
Yeah.
but I think that he took it in Bible,
You think so?
because in Psalm 19, no, yes, Psalm 19, one of the verse, say that if you are living with the just, you must be just.
Okay.
If you are living with the holy, you must be holiness. If you live with the crooked people, you must react as a crooked people.
Okay.
So I don't know his defense, as he knew very well that they are lying, and now he treats them as they are.
Yes.
I don't know. I'm not his one of his advisors, but I think that's how he reacted. And also, if something came from his own behaviors.
Okay.
I don't know how he grew. I don't know if he's polite or not. I don't know which education he got. And he's proud, probably because he's rich, has too much money, or whatever. But however, there is a spirit who involved in that election, United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
You were saying that scripture was Psalm 19?
19, right? No,
Okay.
18.
Okay.
Can I
Sure,
read?
of course. You can open the Bible.
Yeah, can I read it quickly?
Yeah, of course.
You're gonna get it easily.
How often do you reference the Bible?
Oh, I'm in Bible every day.
I remember when we were traveling together. You
Yeah,
take
you
your
see,
time to
that's my life.
every night.
Every night, every month. So okay, the Bible say, can I say it in French?
Oui, vas-y.
Ok. Celui qui vit avec les justes doit être juste. Avec les purs, tu vas être pur. Avec les pervers, tu agis selon la perversité. And I think perversité, I don't have that word in English, is the what these men are using.
Yeah, I think you could say pervert, but I don't think that's what it means.
Exactly. But
it's more like a crooked.
Exactly.
Yeah.
So
if you're going to be dealing with crooked people,
sometimes you have to do, because
if you're dealing with dirty people, sometimes you have to play a bit dirty.
Exactly.
Yeah. But if you're dealing with just people,
be just.
Be just.
Exactly.
Yeah. So you're sort of replying to them the way they're replying to
Exactly.
you.
Exactly. That I think.
I think that's a good way to end this episode.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Exactly.
Did you enjoy the episode?
Very well. Very.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You think you'll come back?
For sure.
Yeah.
Absolutely.
Maybe we should do this every few months.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Even a few months after 2-3 weeks.
Yeah.
I'm available for that.
You're good.
Yeah.
Where else are you traveling? You're always, whenever I call you, you're in France, you're in Belgium, you're in Italy. Where are you going next?
Right now, I'm invited in a national prayer breakfast in the United States, in Washington.
Okay.
Which is gonna held in Washington, D.C. in February 6th.
Okay.
But before that, I'm invited to go to Indonesia.
Wow.
In the beginning of December, I'm gonna be in Indonesia for 2 weeks, and I come back. And after that, I'm gonna go to DC. After this, I'm gonna go back to Congo.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you're all over.
Yeah.
I love it.
Exactly.
And tell me more about before we wrap up. Tell me more about this National Prayer Breakfast. What is that about?
Oh, it's something really interesting. Very nice. It's 4,000 people who are gathering in the name of Jesus Christ.
Okay. And are they all political actors?
All political actors, businessmen, any religion. There is no many people.
And it's not just Christianity.
It's not just Christian. No, it's not just Christian.
And you have been there before.
Yeah. I'm a member of the family. I'm a member of the National Prayer Breakfast.
And is this only happening when the Republicans are?
No. Republic or Democratic, and we have that here also in Canada.
Okay.
Every May we have in Parliament. we have a national prayer breakfast.
And it's for people of all religions.
All religions, yes. Even
Wow.
you, businessman, the next year, if you want, I can invite you because
Yes.
I can invite you to come to
Yeah,
Washington.
I'd love to go.
Yeah, for sure, I can invite you.
Good.
I have in my package, I can invite 4 people.
Okay.
Yeah, every year.
Well, let me know.
Yeah, sure.
I'd love to visit Washington, D.C.
Yeah. These national prayer breakfast is also something in the author was in America from Norway, and Mr. Abraham Veredi. Brother Abraham Veredi was among the how you call syndicalists, the people was
Union worker?
union workers. And now there was a fighter. And they said, no, guys, we don't have to fight for our right. Let us just make a meeting over the breakfast, and we can sit and talk.
That's good.
And we're gonna use this one chapter in the Bible: love one another.
Yes.
So now the people came, and the people they shared the croissant sandwich and take coffee, and they read that chapter. Love one another is the first commandment of Jesus Christ.
And
so
then
why you have to fight? Why you have to against each other? Let us just to be one.
Yes.
And then after that, they said, are you like this? It was good. Yes. Can we make it every month? Oh, no, every month, probably we are busy. We can make it every 3 months. And that's how the things went.
That's good.
And there is growth until that guy went back in America. And those days, the president was President Eisenhower. And now it involved the congressman, the politics, and Eisenhower also was happy to be a member of that. And that's how the thing became now national.
That's cool.
They changed. It was like a private group of people. So they changed it to be National Prayer Breakfast.
And do you think that things get resolved during those meetings?
Oh, you finish completely.
Because they sort of step away from the combative.
They come back, and everything went very well. And that's the people promoting it more is this guy here. Because
Trump.
And all the Republican in the United States, they like National Prayer Breakfast.
Of course.
Yeah. So it's a kind of a spirit, a way to bring people together, to put all our different aside, and to talk as a brother, as a sister, as the same people.
Step away from the politics.
From the politics.
That's good.
And all you can make them friends, all of them. You're gonna shake them hand. You're gonna share your business card with them, and then you can talk business also.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's a great thing.
Exactly.
Good. Well, we're going to wrap up, but we're going to do this again, okay?
Thank you very much.
Thank you.
I'm really happy, and congratulations again to make this to be possible.
Yeah.
And the next time we're going to talk more.
Yes, talk some more. Thank you.
Very
See you
much.
soon.
Thank you. See you.